said to me, if you hide, you won't heal. That's why we have to tell our stories. Today, this morning at the hotel, when we were about to leave, we saw a group of men. I don't know them. One of them just looked at me. Wow, are you Reverend Christie Bature? I said yes. He said, man, these are my friends. We're not married, but we're listening to your videos because we want to marry right. Boom! I know my life is having meaning now. That young men are saying to me, we want to marry right, and we're listening to your videos. We must tell our stories. Stop hiding. And then God said to me, it's not your shame. You are not the one that committed adultery. It is not your shame. Stop carrying somebody's shame and making it your own. If you are living, it's not your shame. That is if you are not the one that is looking for trouble. Because some of us are the problem. But because men are the bigger problem, we hide under that and we commit atrocities. Like the woman who came to me, he beat me, he beat me, he beat me, because they know that once they say he beat me, I'm going to go and fight. So I sent for the husband. Look at how distinguished you look. How can you beat your wife? He said, ma, is that all she told you? I said, yes. He said, am I allowed to speak? I said, yes. He said, ma, we've been married 10 years. And a few days before I beat her, we got a call from our children's school. One of our sons was given an assignment to write a short essay on the family, on his family. And he wrote a very short essay, one sentence. In my family, my mother beats my father. She has been beating the man for 10 years. Not because he's weak. Listen to this. The man made a vow before he married. I will never lift my hand on my wife. And he made the mistake of telling his wife that this is his vow. So she was taking advantage of that vow to slap him, bite him, kick him, throw things at him, push him. And the children were watching. So the man said to the wife, all the good things happening in our family, our children can't see it. Because of this one thing. This is not the good image or a good image of family. He said, don't hit me again. If anything happens between the two of us, speak like I do to you. Do not hit me again. The day you hit me again, I will beat you. I don't know that she thought he was joking, or old habits die hard. The next time something happened, she slapped him. He gently steered her to the bedroom because he didn't want his children to see. Then he beat her in places that she cannot show anybody unless she will naked herself. I said to him, sir, you are a very smart man. I like you. I told him to go out, and he went out. And I said to her, is it true you've been hitting him for 10 years and you can't take it once? You can't take a dose of your own medicine that you have doled out continuously for 10 years? How dare you come to me and accuse him of what you are more guilty of? I called the man back. I said, Oga, even when she's not guilty, please let me beat her. They knew I was joking. They were laughing. But sometimes we are the problem, and we have to be brutally self-honest and say to ourselves, I am the problem. But that's not who I'm talking to today. I'm talking about the good women, the honest women, the faithful women, the laboring women, the loving women who stay with monsters like Beauty and the Beast. Those are the ones I'm talking to. If you have to leave, leave. Because now only person where they are alive, now they marry. Oh, I got a message from a lady. What she describes for me is death. And she's asking me, please pray, ma. I say, pray for what? What am I praying for? That you should remain there and these things will continue. This is not a man that is willing to do anything about the problem, and you want to still stay. What is this thing about marriage? How come it is more valuable to us than Christ? How have we elevated marriage to an idol? We have become idolaters. That somebody will be God will never elevate marriage above the value of a life. Never. A life that Jesus paid for, you want to let it go for something temporary? There's no marriage in heaven. Everything about marriage ends here. Why will I then give up eternity for something temporal? Because some women are in such bitterness that they will not enter heaven because of another person that Jesus died for. No now. No now. The church will keep shouting, God hates divorce. He does not hate divorcees. You did not hear me. God hates divorce. He doesn't hate divorcees. I did not see anywhere in the Bible where Bible says divorce is a sin. God hates it because of the ravages of it. How it tears a human being, or it tears human beings that were already bonded like with super glue. The pain of breaking away, the scars on the person, on the family, on the children, on the institution. That's why God hates it. But listen to this. God was speaking in the Old Testament. He said to the men who like to put their wives away, even if she's a concubine and you want to send her away, you cannot send her away empty. God was concerned about a concubine man, not even concubine, slave wife. You can't send a slave wife away with nothing. And you that you were married in church, in court, in tradition, in I don't care what, they push you out with nothing because you sat down with nothing. Some Auntie Aoshika, you people need to write workshop and courses on how to help women value themselves. Place a value. Because of where you are operating from, you are believable. Because you are a woman like them. Like you said, the people on the wall were human beings. But a woman who has entered places that are considered sacred for men will speak and women will listen. Ma, you need to place a value on yourself. When you go to normal markets, Obalende, you want to buy tomato and you say, how much is this tomato? And the woman says 2,000. You say, ma, won't you sell it for 1,000 naira? She say, why are you pricing me small? You people haggle back and forth. If you go to ShopRite, they have put the tomato inside package and they put 6,000 on it. Do you stand there and start saying, can't you people reduce it? Do you do that? If you don't have 6,000, what do? Keep moving. Place a price on yourself. Only those who can afford it will come close. I don't have time. No, you don't have time. Oh, you are not the owner of the time. The Pastor Tolu.